I'm a painter. My work is inspired by location, filtered through experience and sensibility. My work is about process, the putting down of marks through the appropriate handwriting, color, texture, and scale. I'm interested in recording and making visual the events that impact the daily routine. Within this routine resides the culture of life. My work finds moments that I recover as memory. Noticing color and texture is an activity worth paying attention to. Transferring these perceptions to art becomes a process of memory making and picture making that allows me to remember all the textures of living. Recently, I've been working on a box format that houses a hidden object. By working with these real yet hidden objects, the painting becomes both a tangible record of the hidden object and an object itself. They address the alchemy of art. I consider these box works as books, and part of my ongoing investigation into the limits of a book structure, a container of images and ideas. A book cover hides and protects what is inside. The world inside is always a mystery. In these works, the inside content remains hidden, and it is only the outside cover that is allowed to be read. The mystery exists and persists. I first began making books after a year spent in Japan. I arrived in Japan with a stack of Indian Village handmade paper, small in size, and a set of gouache. My intention was to hit the ground running and just continue making artwork without any jet lag. I didn't anticipate that place would be such an influence. After several months, I began to see that I was keeping a visual journal of my daily encounters and experiences. I was making memories. I had noticed that precious things were always kept in wooden boxes. I bought 4 folding-style blank journals and began to stitch my paintings into them. I found a box maker and made a 4-part box to house the books. The 4 books became loosely tied to the seasons over the course of 1 year. I worked with students to translate my entries into Japanese, and this was my first book. When I returned to the States, I took a few book workshops at the Center for Book Arts in New York City. I continued with the idea of a year-long visual journal. The next book was Orfield Log. I've done several other academic years: First Book of Rachel, Academic Calendar, and Postcard Log. Other books are of shorter periods of time, like 66 Degrees North, which are memories of a month-long artist residency in Iceland, or 2 weeks in Maine. I have begun to see no distinction between the books and the paintings that I do. As I said before, the current hidden object work exists as a hybrid of the book and paintings. This is the one and only scroll I've made. Because it was a bat mitzvah, and so she read from the Torah. This is Butterflies Lost and Found. And my mom always wore butterflies. And so it's a cigar box. And then it opens. And these were, I found this on some of these on the street. I thought they were a gift from my mom. So I saved my lint for a year from the dryer. And then I made paper out of it. And so that's a year's worth of lint. And it's a year. So this is the day we got back, and this is a year after that. Old rain felt like black velvet. And so it just continues with memories. April 5th is actually my birthday. And I turned 40 and got reading glasses. Life goes on, memories are created, and paintings must be made. Don't hold it.